Hey, it's Eric. Today we're going to be learning the Ollie. Alright, so the first step to doing Ollies is the foot positioning. So you've got your board, and this is how you're going to want your feet to be. Your back foot is going to want to be on the tail, where you can get as much pop as possible. Since I'm goofy, that's my left foot. Your right foot, or your front foot, needs to be right about in the middle of the board, right there. But you can move it up, you can move it back, but when you move it way back, like around here, you have way less stability when you're going to be like all wobbling and stuff. So really it's best to have it right when you're starting right around here, and your back foot wherever you get the most pop. So the foot positioning should look a little like this. To do the actual Ollie, it's going to consist of a couple of steps. The first step is with your back foot, the pop. When you pop the tail, you have to press down as hard as you can with your back foot. Now, what a lot of people don't understand is that you're previously kind of pressing on both feet. So really what you're doing is not really pushing down with this foot, but you're just lifting off with this foot, because this foot is actually going to be jumping, because you're going to be like springing up. Because when you do an Ollie, you have to jump, because the board won't go any higher than it will when you jump. Alright, so now you've got your pop. What you're going to do now is, after you've popped, you're going to have to take your front foot, which is going to be like this, and it's going to naturally turn like this, because that's the same as it was on the ground. So it's going to be like this, it's going to turn, and you're just going to want to turn it and slide it up. Now, if you've watched any other videos, then you've heard that before. But really, what it means is that you have to turn the front foot and catch the nose. Because what's going to happen if you don't is it's just going to go like this. In fact, you're not even going to get off the ground at all. It's just going to be like this. And that doesn't look good. So, as you're doing this sliding motion up to the top, where you hit the nose, you're going to also have to jump with your back foot. Because the Ollie is essentially like the board jumping. So, you're going to have to jump with both feet, but you have to actually like do the technique as well. So it ends up like an Ollie. Sorry, I'm in my backyard. It's kind of sketchy. Alright, so if you keep going like this, because you're like really beginner, then that's just, you just have no idea what you're doing, and you have to actually press down on the back. If you're going like this, then you're kind of close, but really you're not as close as you think you are, because there's a big difference between this and this. The big difference is that the board, instead of just going like this, it actually comes up and evens itself out in the air. So then you can smack it back down on the ground. Or, mainly because the point of Ollies is to get onto stuff, then you will be able to get on right on whatever you're doing. And that includes 50-50s and whatever. Alright, now I'm going to show you some common problems with the Ollie. Alright, so the first problem that you might have with Ollies is this. That looked terrible, right? Well, it actually could happen to you if you're you're forgetting to jump or push down, because of all of those steps have to be included in order to complete an Ollie. Alright? So, if the problem for you, this is a very common problem with people that are trying to learn Ollies, is that you're pushing down, and then the board is just coming back, and you might even be landing with like one foot. And so, to fix the problem, if you're just going like this, if you're just going like, oh no, well that was weird. Well, if you're just going like this, that's not a real Ollie. You're not going to be able to get over some kind of obstacle like that. So what you're going to have to do is, if you're going like this, or like this, you're really not Ollieing, you're just doing a wheelie for like a couple seconds. So, what you're going to have to do in order to fix this is actually jump off of your back foot. That's what happens if you actually jump off your back foot. So, and then the next step, remember to actually slide up your foot and catch the nose. But however, you don't want to kick out, because if you kick out, you'll go like this. You might actually do a kickflip. So you have to push down, jump off this foot, and slide up, while pulling your feet up at the same time. So it looks like this. I'll give you another example. Alright, thank you. I hope you enjoyed this video. And please rate, comment, subscribe. It's really appreciated. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. You can comment, do whatever. Believe me, I'll be looking for them. Alright, so see you later.